Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you guys about my investment portfolio, what I have as far as stocks, crypto, and then my retirement plan. This isn't to brag or anything like that. This is just to provide clarity as far as what I'm invested in, so you guys know if I'm talking about something, you'll know that I'm also invested in it, or I may not be invested in it depending on what the companies or stock is or crypto. I'll also talk about some of the lessons I've learned. I've lost in my early years, in my 20s, I lost probably close to maybe $20,000-$30,000 just by making stupid investments in penny stocks. So I'll go into that a little bit as well. But right now, let's just take a look and see what I got, why I bought what I bought, how much I have of everything, and then what I'm looking to see as far as how to grow it to $1 million. Right, that's the end goal here. So let's take a look at it here. So hopefully you guys can see this pretty well. Let me see if we can zoom this in maybe a little bit. Let's go to 125%. There we go. Okay. So this year, obviously, I bought Coinbase. So I bought Coinbase this year. I bought 3 shares when it IPO'd. That was a mistake that I've done. Obviously, live and learn from it. But I bought it at 353, and then I bought it at some other lower prices when it went down, obviously, after the IPO'd. But I'm obviously down 34% on it. So, I mean, I bought in value of $1,000 I basically put into it. My current value on that is $695. So I'm down $364 on that one. That is 0.046 of my total portfolio that I have here between stocks and crypto. High blockchain, I got into it about a year ago when it was right around 8 cents. My dad and I have been, he's been more investing into it than I have. He's got about 120 some thousand shares in it. We were talking about it. He knows that I'm into crypto and mining. So he started buying that back in at the end of 2017, 2018. And I think his highest price that he paid for was like $2 and something. And then he just, dollar cost averaged it as it was going down in price. I was lucky enough to buy, just $1,000 worth of it about when it was at 8 cents. It is now at $2.85. So that represents a huge gain for me of almost 3,462%. It is now valued at 38,760. So I got lucky on that one. I knew the mining stocks would eventually go back up when Bitcoin starts going back up. So that was a good, I think it was a lucky investment as far as getting in at the right time on that one when it was pretty much low at 0.8 cents. So that represents right now 25.37% of my portfolio. Obviously, if I bought it in at a different time frame, it would have definitely changed it around. So I think it's a little too high for it, but I'll keep it as it is right now. I think Hive has a potential of going to maybe $15, $20 by the end of the year if Bitcoin, doubles or triples from where it is today. And then last year, or at the beginning of this year, I bought Standard Lithium Corp. 250 shares in it at $1.41. And now it's at $7.88, so that represents a 458% increase. So that is worth now almost $2,000. I wish I would have bought more of that in. I knew that the lithium mining stocks were going to go up basically because all of the electric vehicles that are coming online, they're going to need lithium batteries. So I knew that was going to be a good play to go on that one based on how we've seen the growth in Tesla, right? So Tesla obviously has gone way up in price. Their volume as far as how much they're producing with cars has gone up. So I thought that was a kind of good play on it, and it actually worked out pretty well for me here. So that represents 1.29% of my portfolio. And then I bought extra Bitcoin, CBTC, 40,000 shares at $200 I paid for it. It's down 42.31%. I thought that might be another play like Hive. Obviously, these guys are a lot smaller. They don't provide much news as far as what they're doing or expanding their operations. It's basically going to be a loss. But I'm down $88 on it, not a big deal. It's one of those things where you can just write it off and be done with it, I think. We'll give it a little bit more time. We'll see if Bitcoin goes up to an all-time high this year, doubles or triples from where it is now. This one may go up in value, and I'll sell it then. But that's just where I'm at right now. So stocks, my buy-in value was $1,648. Current value is $40,850, so an upside of $39,201, representing 26.74% of my total portfolio between stocks and crypto. So Coinbase I bought on Webull, Hive I bought on E-Trade, Standard Lithium I bought on believe is also E-Trade, and then extra Bitcoin I bought on E-Trade as well. And the reason I have this all here because everything is in different places. I have some stuff that's in wallets, my hardware wallet, some of it is on exchanges. So I've created this spreadsheet so it makes it easier for me to keep track of everything instead of going from one app to the other, to the other, to the other. It just makes it a lot easier for me. Okay, next let's look at Bitcoin and crypto. So Bitcoin, I've been getting into Bitcoin for the past, since 2017. You know, I bought in a little bit. My average is about $4,500 on it. I own 1.75 Bitcoins on it right now. So that is obviously a huge portion of my crypto value. It is now up, obviously, around 861%. So my buy-in value total is about 7,877. It is now worth 75,772, which is represents pretty much 49.6% of my portfolio. Next, I got into Doge also in 2017. I bought those on not on Coinbase. I bought that through, what was that through? Poloniex, I believe, which no longer is available in the US, I believe. So I transferred those over to my hardware wallet. Bought those in around 0.003 cents. So I spent, $167 or something like that on it. Just one of those, what the heck, see where it goes. And luckily enough, it went up 6,710% over the last 4 years. Never thought it would go up above a penny. Now it's at 20 cents. It was up 70 cents this year earlier. So we'll hold on to that one as well. You know, basically what I've learned right now is just to hodl and just buy in and dollar cost average in. So that is worth $11,409, representing 7.47% of my portfolio. Stellar, I've been kind of buying in a little bit as well. Other people have been buying Ripple. Ripple, for some reason, I just can't get behind Ripple. I don't know why. But I bought in around 19 cents. It's at 27 cents right now, so that's a 42.65% increase, representing $3,000 or $897 profit, which is 1.96% of my portfolio. Litecoin I also got in a little bit. I have 12.05 Litecoin at roughly $123.89, my basically average price in. It is now $150, so that's $1,483 is what I spent. It's now worth $1,815, so $322. Not a huge contributor to my portfolio here. Sia Coin, I actually was mining for a while when Bitmain came out with their miners for Sia Coin, I believe. Was it Sia Coin? I believe so. Or am I mistaking that with something else? This was back in 2017, 2018. I was able to get like 54,000 of those. Average price back then was 0.002. Excuse me. It is now at 1.5 pennies, so that's a 644% increase. So $108 to $804. I'll hold on to that one. That one, I have no plans of selling it right now. I'll just hold on to it for a couple of years, see where it goes. Maybe it'll go to 10 cents or 15 cents, who knows. But it's, let me see, what is that? It's up $696, representing 0.53% of my portfolio. Cardano, I just bought this year. I liked what I've read about Cardano as far as what they're trying to accomplish. I like the things that Charles Hoskins is obviously doing. So I bought in this year and got about 3,646 shares of it, or coins. Average price is at $2.30, so I'm down actually 1.82% on it. It's at $2.26 right now. So I'm at a loss of $152 right now, not a big deal. I think Cardano has a huge upside potential going forward in the next couple of years. So we'll hold on to that one as well, see where that one ends up. Hedera Hashgraph, I just bought within the last month. I had originally bought $1,000 of it, and then I bought another $500 of it as well when it went down. So I bought 3,494 of those. Average price on those is coming out to be 43 cents for me. I bought it at 52, and then I bought it at 32 something, the 500. So it's now at 33 cents. So I'm down 23.16%. I think Hedera also has a great potential going forward. Like what's going on behind the scenes there with the team and everything else, what they're doing, what they're trying to accomplish. So I think that might be a good bet going forward. Obviously, I'm down right now, but as long as you don't sell, right, there's no losses. And then Ethereum got in also on with that one in 2017, right around the same time that Bitcoin was bumping. So not a lot of it. I got in at $250. I got 3.24 Ethereum. I add on a little bit each month when I can to Ethereum, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and Litecoin, and then depending on how much cash I have left over, I buy into Cardano, Hedera. Let me see. So that is up, obviously, for me, the 1,103%. So average cost in on that one was $810. It's now worth $9,748, and it is an upside of $8,937, representing 6.37% of my market. So crypto represents 73% of my total investment portfolio here. Now, obviously, I've learned through my mistakes when I was younger. I read books like The Intelligent Investor, The 4-Hour Work Week, some other investing books, and I thought, I didn't have a lot of money, so I figured getting into those penny stocks would help me out a lot. Penny stocks go up, more percentages would grow. Learned quickly that it's hard to day trade those. Lost about 20, 30,000 over the first 5-7 years or something like that trying to do that. Learned my lesson, and then I got slowly into crypto, obviously in 2017, and then buying some of the stocks here, and then just holding on to them. What I've learned is it is best to basically dollar cost average, buy and hold, and keep them for the long run. You'll do a lot better than trying to day trade. I think I read a stat someplace that 9 out of 10 day traders will actually lose money. So basically 10% of day traders will actually make money. So that's why I've decided just to buy and hold and invest in the long term. And it's paid out dividends, obviously, looking at the chart here. So a lot of stuff I've had here since 2017. Which is now going on for almost 5 years. So not too bad of a return, 634% on the return. On, what is it? I'm trying to think. I don't have it here. But it's a pretty good, obviously, total return on everything. Crypto and stocks, it's 634%. Not a return, is it? Yeah, 634% on my investment. So doing well there. And then also for my 401k plan, the company that I work with, the first 15 or so years, it was managed by a investment firm. So I ended up at the end of the 15 years, I had, I believe it was 65,000, right, when I put this information in. When it was transferred over to somebody else where we had access to it, it was $65,766 in the investment. So 15 years, that's not a lot. I was putting in $50 to $100 every 2 weeks or so from my paycheck on that one. And obviously didn't grow a lot. It was growing like maybe 5-6% a year or something like that. It was just piddly. It was ridiculous. So when we finally got access to being able to control it ourselves and putting where the money we wanted to put into it, I've held these for about 5 years now, I think. T. Rowe Price New Horizons Fund. So if we look at it here, T. Rowe Price, let me zoom this in. So T. Rowe Price New Horizons over the past 5 years has gone up 112%. In the last 1 year, it is 22.72%. So it's been doing extremely well for me. So this is 75% of my portfolio. And I keep switching between this one and Vanguard Growth Index as far as the percentage, right? So I was at 50-50 for a while, and then I saw T. Rowe Price was doing a little bit better, so I put another 25% into it and took it out of the Vanguard. So I can reallocate every month or every 3 months. I can't remember. Reallocate the percentages as far as which one has what. So looking at it now, the price obviously of T. Rowe Price is $98, and the price of Vanguard is $156. From when I started, it's basically a 345% increase and 319% increase in both of those. So that is a huge increase in the last 5 years, almost 5-6 years, compared to where I was previously. So it's grown from 65,766 to 289,000. So an increase of 223,000, which is huge. In 5 years, almost having it go up 4 times in value. I still put in $100, I think, every paycheck every 2 weeks, and the company contributes as well to it. But being able to control it has done so much more for me than having somebody else where they're just very conservative, and I went very aggressive on this. So This is definitely not recommended. Obviously, with all of this, this is not stock advice. This is just what I'm doing to kind of catch up a little bit and grow as fast as I can. Is it the right way to do it? Probably, absolutely not. Obviously, you should be a little bit more diversified, but I'm taking a risk here. I'm going all in on it. So based on that, my whole portfolio is worth $441,000. It's obviously a huge increase from where it was. Obviously, Bitcoin is helping out a lot. Hive blockchain has definitely increased quite a ways as well. And Doge, never would have thought Doge was going to go up this way. So a lot of it is luck with it. I knew Bitcoin is going to go up in time. You just saw the chart going up over time. So I knew that was going to go over time, and it's going to be a long-term play on that one. But the other ones, man, I had no idea. Hive, I thought maybe it would go up to 50 cents to $1, but now it looks like it may go up to $15 to $20 this year. So we'll see how that goes. So obviously the lessons that I've learned, like I said, is invest in long term, don't day trade, and then dollar cost average in. It does help to look at it for a longer time horizon, not a short one. With looking at it for short term, you're going to make mistakes. It's hard to time the market. Like everybody says, timing is not everything. It's time in the market, right? So so my path to 1 million, here's kind of where I'm thinking on this stuff. I see Coinbase maybe goes up to, $500 in the next year or something like that, as long as they keep reporting good quarters. Hive blockchain, like I said, within the next year, maybe to $20. If things go well with Bitcoin and doubles or triples, I could see Hive being at $20, so that would give me $272,000 in that. Standard lithium, I could see that going to maybe $50. It's at $788 right now. Within the next year, obviously the demand for lithium is going up. You got more companies that are building electric cars. You got Ford, you got NIO obviously, but then you have also Lucid Air, you have Rivian coming online, building cars right now. So there's just going to be a huge demand for lithium. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's $50 or $100 even by the end of next year possibly. So then when we go to Bitcoin, obviously they're saying Bitcoin could reach $100,000 this year. It could be more than that. I think the stock to flow is showing that it might be like 288 or something like that. But so in the next year, I'm guessing if it goes up to $300,000, this is just my wild shot ideas here and how I could possibly get this portfolio to $1 million. So if it gets to 300,000, that would represent a value for me of 525,000. Dogecoin, if it goes to $1, that would be 55,000. Stellar, if it goes to $1, that'd be 10,000, almost 11,000. Litecoin would be, if it goes to 500, that'd be $6,000. Sia coin at 5 cents. I have no idea what Sia coin is going to do. Could be 2.7 thousand. Cardano at $15 would give me 54,000. Cardano, I think, has a possibility to do that. It depends on where Bitcoin and Ethereum go, but they are obviously doing good things there, so I think that might be 54,000. Could be even higher than that. I just don't know. Hedera Hashgraph could possibly go to $10. They're also doing a lot of good things, so that could be 34,000. Ethereum, obviously, Bitcoin goes up 2 or 3x. Ethereum, no problem reaching at 10,000, I think. So that'd be 32,350. So total of everything would be just over $1 million. If Bitcoin only goes up to $100,000, that would give me 658,000 plus my 400, plus my investment here. My retirement where is it at? 289,000. I'd be pretty close to my $1 million mark here. So yeah, this is it. I mean, this is what I use to see where everything's going, how things are doing. Obviously, do not follow me as far as what I'm doing. I'm just Joe Schmo on here on YouTube. But I wanted to provide you guys with all the information that I have as far as what I'm invested in, so there's clarity, so you guys know if I'm trying to pump something or not, which I seriously try not to pump anything. I try to provide you guys with the best information I can provide and give you my honest opinion as far as where I think things are going. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. It's obviously not well diversified at all. I mean, 73% of my portfolio is in crypto, 25% is and 26% is in stocks, and 25% of that is Hive blockchain, which is a crypto mining stock. Go figure. So if that crashes, everything else here crashes as well. All right, guys, that's all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did find this useful or entertaining, hit the like buttons, smash the subscribe button as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye.